All right, all right. Hello, everyone. It's your boy Malzahar 305, and it's another one. Let me introduce you, my man, my brother from another mother. Go ahead, introduce yourself and say hello to the public.
It's Gabe. You know how it goes. That's all there is to it. How you doing today, Mel?
I'm doing very good, bro. Hey, did you take a look at the last episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, bro?
No, not at all. Go ahead and explain it to us.
Hey, bro, let me tell you, I was happy, sad, and a little emotional at the last episode.
Oh yeah,
Let
of
me tell
course.
you why. Let me tell you why, bro.
Yeah, sure.
For the emotions.
Hmm.
Sad because that was the last episode. My nigga, I have to wait a whole couple months before I see season two, bro. Like, really? Are you kidding me? Next is I am so happy that the main character is not overpowered. You know how they usually like to do it.
Hmm.
In certain animes, they like to overpower the character for whatever reason. But my man is staying true to who he is, man. His grandfather at the start of the anime tell him go ahead and be your best self till you die, bro. And he followed that same example to the end of this anime, and I have loved it. He,
If I had a nickel every time he died in the parts I've watched, I have two nickels. So what have he like died again or something?
no. He's get if you really look at the anime, he's really getting into like his potential.
Oh,
You
his
know,
potential, huh?
without the help of that little demon inside of him. You know, like how Naruto had it.
Yeah.
Like how he lose control. My man stay in full control, even though
Mm.
the demon at any given time. I say demon because for whatever reason I just don't want to remember the dude's name because he's an asshole. Because during the episode, my man just laughed at my man. He begged for this man help, and all this nigga did was laughed at his ass. It was painful, bro. The main character asked for some help from the inner demon inside, and this nigga laughed.
I already discussed this with you before, but that's how a demon's supposed to act. I don't know where the Kurama got off helping Naruto.
Okay,
I don't know where he got off doing that, bro.
okay, cool. I get you, but we cannot sit here and act like my man don't have like three fingers inside his stomach.
No, well, yeah, Kurama like literally fist bumped him afterwards, though. He was like,
Okay,
"Cool, hey, it was cool being trapped in you, bro."
okay, all right. Can we sit here and just not say, can we just say Karama it's not really a demon. Let's say he's a spirit. He's not really a demon. He's a spirit. Let's keep it a buck. In Naruto, all these niggas are spirits. They're
Okay,
not demons.
all right, okay. So it Kurama's not a demon.
Yes, Karama is not a demon.
They
He's
were
a
just
spirit.
calling him a demon.
They was called. I mean, if a nigga destroy your home, I'll call you anybody a demon, bro.
Hey, yeah, you right about that, bro.
I mean, the
You
hidden
right.
leaf. I think about it. The hidden leaf. They had no bazooka or any type of guns to stop that thing.
Not at all. Not at all. Oh,
And he just he ran amok.
no, they just had like a teleporting mosquito. That's what they had.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
they had to teleport the mosquito.
he could even use the Rasengan at that point, the Minato.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. Obito did try though, but let's be honest. Like, do you do you Chiha clan? I hate to say it, definitely needed to get clapped in that anime. They were too strong. Off real. That eye juice was busted. Byakugan don't hold bars to it. Byakugan don't hold bars to the Sharigan. That's hands down.
Why so?
Because the Byakugan and the Sharingan are so it's like night and day. Like the Byakugan is good for looking out. That's for finding somebody. Oh, you lost your car keys. Oh, there they are. Oh, your shoes are
Yo,
missing.
Neji never losing the car keys.
Okay, I'm telling you, he's never losing them keys. But
You find your keys.
if you want a nigga to go in and do the ninja way, you call
Yeah.
it Tachi. If you want somebody to be an Avenger, you call it Sasuke. If you want somebody to come help you find some metal in the sand, You call
No.
Neji?
Okay, I can't. Nah, Neji. Okay, I guess we're turning this into what a Neji appreciation day because
Mm,
Neji is one of the coolest characters. This is a guy who literally was a brunch family member. He didn't have anything to his name. He was just a regular, degular guy who was talented. He was basically every American dream story ever. And this dude's actually was going head to head with the future future Hokage,
mm-hmm.
the future like his wife. Actually, he just hates the whole Uzumaki family at that point. Um and he basically mollywopped them both. He had the most potential, I think. The only thing he didn't have going for him was he wasn't emo. He was too much of a stand-up guy to have a show around him. He was too much too he was too resolved by the time he's like, okay, I'm just gonna protect Hinata. That's it. He the best unless you're making the hitman's bodyguard or something like that. That you couldn't make a show around Neji.
Okay. Well, I give you that. Yeah, you're right. You couldn't really make a show around Neji because at some given point, my man grew up.
Yeah, he just grew up like right then and there before
He
anybody.
Yeah, he grew up. That's why they killed him off in Shippuden because they clearly couldn't put this man in Boruto. Also, I have not watched an episode of Boruto. I
Me
might have to
neither.
get on that.
Me
Yeah,
neither. Yeah,
I've been hearing too many people talking that shit about it, but because I'm the anime connoisseur that I am, I will watch it because I feel like people don't sleep on it. A lot of people sleep on animes. Like they don't give it
yeah,
a chance.
yeah,
Like that time I asked you to watch Ibaka and Tess, and you thought that was the most stupidest shit you ever saw in your whole entire being.
absolutely.
Okay, well, not a lot of people would think that, but I'm glad you at least
It wasn't
attempt to
funny to
watch
me. Okay, I love. Okay, before I'm get painted and like I'm a fuddy duddy who doesn't like fun.
it.
Um, Baka and Tess is an anime about a stupid kid doing stupid things in a stupid way in a
Uh,
school.
okay, hold on.
That's
Let
what
me
it's about.
hold on. I have to cut you off right there. Okay,
Okay.
all right. My man is not potentially stupid. It's just that he just not really. He don't really particularly care too much about the system. If you look at him, he is evolving. All right, that's not the right word. He's learning more as the anime continues on to the second season. You know, during the first season, his sister came over and gave him some words of inspiration, like you can't always go through life trying. I mean, you can always say you tried something, but you have to do. You can always say you tried. Like I tried this or I tried that, but you can't go through life doing that. Sometimes you have to do it, no
So you
matter how
saying you
much.
learning lessons from that anime, bro?
I am telling you, if you gave the anime a good shakedown, you will honestly get some morals from it. You'll get some good morals.
Bro, they had a whole episode where they were literally in a game show and he didn't get a single answer right. Why do I want to see my main character fail so many times? Well,
Okay,
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that in real life. I don't want to see people fail many times. Why I'm gonna go watch anime and watch people fail over this guy fail
okay, but
over and over.
but you have to
And
understand.
I could have forgived all of it, Mal, if he wasn't such a wussy.
Wait, hold on. One thing about my man, he's not a wussy,
He
but he
gets
is.
Boston crabbed and cries every episode.
Okay, see,
Walls of Jericho,
that that
nigga
that
for a
is
leg lock.
that is the comedy of the. Listen, it gives you a good feeling and learning at the same time. It gives you comedy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it does it does all that. There, all right. So tell me one anime that you have seen that gives you that sense of peace
Sense of
when you watch.
peace
Yeah,
when I
like when you
watch it.
watch. Yeah, like something that's not serious. Like no action. No, that's a regular. What's the word I'm looking for? That's an old. That's a life lesson anime. How about that? Yeah, that's an anime that teaches you
Um,
a life lesson.
I usually go for stuff like, I'll be honest, I'm not here to front. I usually go for a good if I'm comforting and I want to laugh, I go for something with a good tsundere because. But here's the difference
Mm-hmm,
in most of the shows I watch. The tsundere is violent, right?
mm-hmm,
But the guy usually isn't. Um, it's not bullying. You get what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
Okay, for like this season, it's what's her name? What's her name? Nagamoto,
mm-hmm.
Miss Nagamoto. Yeah, that's my brand of comedy. I like her trolling this guy for like 25 minutes.
Are you talking about um what's that? Hanging out with
Yeah, sorry, Miss Nagamoto or something like that.
yeah, the English dub, I cannot remember it for the life of God. But are we talking about the same anime with the half short girl with the big chest trolling my man?
The dark
Is
skinned girl,
is that what you're talking about?
the dark skinned girl trolling
Yeah,
this guy. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
boy boy
That's my
boy
comfort food. That's
boy?
my comfort food, bro.
Come on now, come on, that,
You asked.
bro. You know how many animes? There's like at least 6 animes I can tell you that done the same shit like that. That's trolling somebody. Like at one, all right, okay, you can troll somebody, cool. But at some given point, you get tired of seeing people getting trolled, bro.
No, it's different. Like the guy clearly needs to get out of his shell more. So I think she recognizes that, and a lot of the stuff she does is she finds embarrassing. It's just because you see in her facial expressions, the facial expressions are very, very well done. Very slight moments in animation where you see her uh hesitate before trolling this guy, and and then the guy's reactions is just hilarious all the time.
Mm.
So yeah, he don't really that's a good I think that's a good tsundere. I don't know if you would call her a tsundere, but someone who I don't like them abusing their person, but she all she does is troll them. Like she just tickles him or have her tickle her or puts him in these weird sexual situations pretty much. And it's hilarious.
Mm.
That's what I like. I like situational. I don't like this main character is dumb all the time. Sometimes our protagonist, the wimp, he's a wimp pretty much. He does cool things. Like I think there was one episode where she was in the sun
Mm.
and she was waiting in line for ice cream, and this guy just said, "Nah," pulled her out of line, got her water, cooled her down, made sure she was cool, and it looked like it touched her. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like that. Yeah, feel good mixed with a more what was that other one? Uh, Hagamoto. What was that? The one with the psychic kid who just went. Who
Mob?
no, not Mob Psycho. The other one. The other psychic kid. She was a psychic girl, and the mobster
Oh,
found
I know
her.
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she,
yeah.
and she,
Uh,
that was funny.
yes, yes. My girl definitely liked
Yeah.
her. My girl is called Bone Kitten. Go ahead
Oh
and
my god.
support her on Twitch.
Yeah.
All right, all right. But I'm getting ahead of myself. All
Oh
right,
my
then.
god. No. Listen, man. If someone watches this, please just ignore what he just said.
All right, but all right, I get you. Though what you just lined up to me, all right, I get it. There's a good wholesome anime, so just sit there and watch.
Yeah.
with some
Yeah.
life left.
How
Okay,
about you,
cool.
bro? Besides Ibaka and Tess.
Uh, to be honest with you, it has to be because after Baka and Test, all the animes after that is more mainly like troll animes like Psychic
Oh.
K, Mob Psycho. What
Those are
else?
good though. I like
Yeah,
those.
yeah, they're good, but it's mainly like the main character is so. All right, in Mob Psycho, the first time I saw it, the main character had, I read the description. Psychic Kid powers reach 100, go berserk. All right, that's
Yeah.
just like the short brief.
Yeah,
So I
for
just
sure.
said.
For sure.
So, the first episode, my man is doing in the gym, running like he's about to die, sweating bullets. I'm like, this can't be the main character. This dude look like he's about to pitch over and die. And the narrator came on and then said, "This is Mob Psycho. The anime is about this guy." I was like, "Wait, what? My man is already dying. Where's the psychic powers to carry him?" No, apparently Mob just want to be a normal human being. He
E-
don't want have psychic powers.
Even Mob showed growth though.
Yeah, Mob did show growth. He did not care for the psychic powers, but his little brother do.
Well, yeah, but Mob, if you look at Mob in particular, he joined like he's out of shape, like you said, but he joins a sports club.
Yeah, he joins a sports club. He joined.
Yeah.
Oh wait, check. He is trying to become normal. He doesn't care for psychic powers. He wish he didn't have them. He's just trying to be a normal person, trying to get the girl pretty much without using his powers. And but everybody asks Mob the same question: Why don't you use your powers? Mob always said, if he had a choice between these powers and being normal, he would be normal. Powers don't bring you happiness; it just brings you problems. And he is right. Throughout that whole anime, Mob, the first season, he had to deal with people kidnapping his little brother to use it against him. The second season, it got even worse. His brother got powers, but then a whole society of people trying to become psychics using powers for evil. It just got worse. And Mob made a good point. Because you have powers don't mean it brings you happiness. All the people that in that anime that have any type of powers, it just got worse.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. I have to say, when I didn't, I wasn't thinking that deeply when I was watching Mob though. I would put it into like the comfort anime section. I wasn't thinking like what like I wasn't getting sparked into any thoughts like Tokyo Revengers did or something we both watched.
Mm-hmm.
Uh that's kind of feel good, but kind of
A little sister's all you need.
nah, that didn't spark nothing. That was that didn't spark nothing. That was mostly like I'm thinking.
it definitely, it
Yeah,
definitely
that didn't
express
spark
something.
nothing. No, that didn't spark nothing, bro.
A
You
little
need to
sister's
chill out.
all you need.
Nah, you need to chill out. That didn't spark nothing.
Oh man,
I
hey,
mean,
that was one of the animes I just saw it, and I was like, this is
yeah.
funny.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course it's funny.
Oh, but the anime we have actually seen, I don't know.
I don't I feel like we've seen a lot, but it's hard to remember the names. Like off the
Yeah,
top of your head.
no
Um,
doubt.
especially the ones that kind of run together. Like literally, oh man, I wanted to say something about this. There was literally an anime with practically the same premise. Like, and they do this every a few seasons or so. If you really watching,
Mm,
all right. So there was Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Uh, basically, this guy was zero. He was the worst.
mm,
I think he couldn't use magic. Right.
mm-hmm.
There was another anime that came out that same season called I think you know what was it? It was a girl with like pink hair. Um, man, what was that called, dude?
Pink hair, little.
Yeah, clearly I can't remember the name because I liked one more than the other. But
Mm,
It had a season 2 too, bro. Like I can't. It was like it was Let me describe it for you. It was a school, and they were fighting, and it was like a school competition. And damn, this is sounding really generic.
The Bakuchan box.
No, it's the his. I remember his main weapon was called Ogre, and his power. He was really powerful, but his magic was chained up. So it was basically the premise was the same. Both of these people were really powerful, but they had limiting magic, and everyone else's magic. Basically the same premise. Like that happens every now and then.
If you say something like that, I'm pretty sure anybody in the world could throw out like 10,000 animes of that.
I know, man. Let me Google it real quick.
Also, I can tell you one anime that was like really OP.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Male character. She joined Black Lagoon. What's it?
Black Lagoon.
Yeah, Black Lagoon. What is it?
That was a Revy.
Yeah, Revy.
Okay, just so we know we're talking about the same thing. It was one where Rock was a salary man. Then he gets his bosses said, "Bro, you ain't worth the expense. We're gonna send you out to the middle of the ocean, and then we're gonna have some pirates rob the thing. Some Somalian pirates. One of them happened to be a black dude named we're just gonna call him Shades. And then did Revy and then they had Barry in the boat.
Barry in the boat.
Yeah. So I hate to say it, Revy and Rock, the two, like the female lead and the male lead of that show, was the most toxic, heartwarming relationship I ever saw in anime. Like
I'm telling you.
Because they kind of like both what they need. Like Rock's a little uptight sometimes, and Revy's just too loose. So they kind of, one's not a murderer, one's a murderer. They kind of even each other out a little bit.
Yeah, Rock is like Revy's little balance to the world, and Rock is Revy's bodyguard, because Rock can't do nothing without Revy's help.
I love the concept of a female bodyguard, though.
Yeah, it's not many animes that does that. I mean,
not at all.
I mean, every time they do try to make a female,
it's a joke. See, it's a joke when they do that. Yeah, it's a man. Look at that female bodyguard. She really has big tits. Yeah, that's how it is.
It just don't. They don't make it work. If so, they try it, and then the female antagonist falls in love with the male, and then it's just random.
Yeah,
it's not even random. It's like it comes to the point. All right, so I was watching this anime, and it was called. Hold on, let me see if I can look it up.
Next episode, we're getting names.
I'm telling you, bro, we're coming up with names. The anime was called the Dungeon I Can Only Enter, right?
Oh man, are you kidding me?
Let me tell you.
You really gonna discuss this?
Listen, within 15 minutes of this anime, the character find this girl on a bench and they started making out. They didn't give a backstory. They didn't say, "Oh, they've been together." No, none of that. That would the minute I saw that.
If we're gonna talk about this anime, we got to talk about the best part of it, which is his power.
All right, I didn't see it. I clicked off of it because
I got you, bro. This is my bag. Just sit back and relax.
I got my foot up.
Her power was get creative. So I say her because the guy found a dungeon with the girl I'm talking about in it. So get creative is basically I can delete one of your powers. I can add a power to someone existing, or I can add something to myself.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, this takes life points, my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And in Yu-Gi-Oh, bro, not every day you can get life points back. Only very few cards can do that.
Wait, hold on, bro. We're not going to act like there's not an infinite card that can bring your life points back up. We're not going to sit there and act like there is.
I mean, I'm talking about the card game, not the show. But
whoa! That is a card,
no, it's
not
not.
the show.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
No,
Okay, good. Listen, you clearly forgotten, but I will never forget where one of our friends completely made this. He called it a burn day. I call it the most wasted time in my freaking life. So, so
I don't know why they even put that concept in that game, bro.
listen, I don't know either, but it was the biggest waste of time in my life. He sat there, put up a bunch of sorcery villain lights. I mind you. So that means I can attack for 3 turns. And then he has like backline full of track cards, I mind you. That's bringing my life points down to 0. And then he's getting healed up, but with life points with the magic. Basically, this whole entire duel took roughly about an hour and 30 minutes, and I wanted to shoot myself in the foot for accepting this man challenge. Because I could have just walked away. But I said, nah.
Say it again, brother. You could have just walked away.
Yeah, but I said, nah.
Say it again, brother.
I said,
you could have just walked away.
In Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't see that. And you know why? Because they have a total of 4,000 life points. Oh, hold on. Let me correct myself. At the first season of YuGiOh, the amount of life points you have was 2,000. When it came down to the second season, they bumped it up to 4. That's to drag it on. Their whole situation was, as they have more life points, they could extend the episode a little bit more. Because, there were cards that could, like, literally just one-shot
you. Yeah.
So, in this anime, they just say, hey, if we extend the life points, we can make the anime stretch a little further. Because it's about a card game. Like, come on now. There's so many animes with, cards or a...
I feel sorry for people, though. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel sorry for people who go from the anime to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'd be like, damn, 4,000 life points, let's rack them up. And then this happened to me in high school. My friend Andrew, at the time, he said, oh, no, man, Yu-Gi-Oh got 8,000 life points. I looked at him like we're in the middle of math class. I looked at him like he was freaking half crazy. I'm like, 8,000 life points? What in the world are you talking about? Then he was telling me the rules. Then this man actually knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I didn't have any cards, so he let me use his cards. He mollywopped me. But I couldn't let that slide. Everybody was kind of looking at us because it was really unusual for Yu-Gi-Oh to be played in a high school freshman math class. Everybody was kind of acting like they brand new. So I didn't care about that. The point was, and the moral of the story is, Yu-Gi-Oh is confusing. You going from the show to the anime? Anime to show? Bro, it's 2 different things.
Makes sense.
Nothing's like that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Have you ever heard of a show called Beyblades? Listen.
I know it. I never heard of
it. Listen, bro. So I shit you not. When I first saw it, this was during the whole.
You had this moment. Go ahead.
They had this whole situation going. When Yu-Gi-Oh came out, everybody thought, this is when anime was starting to take off in America. Yu-Gi-Oh. They thought it was good to add more, more little games like this. So this thing called Beyblade came out. I remember it was like when I was in middle school. This middle school till going to high school. So
Mm.
it's about the main character was a Japanese boy. His grandfather had a samurai sword, I mind you, with a spirit of a dragon inside the hilt. So the grandfather told the boy that this was our guardian deity. Tell me why within like a couple of minutes of the anime, the guardian deity came alive and went inside this boy little battle top. No questions, no answers. Just I'm the guardian deity of your family. I shall now be in your little toy and battle with you. I, I'm confused.
Okay. I made a little mistake in that no other show does that, and I apologize.
Oh wait, hold on. Have I ever told you about Bakugan?
No, we don't have to go into Bakugan. Now, when I first let her ripped in real life, it was at my grandma's kitchen floor,
Mm,
and I was so disappointed.
what happened?
So I was teaching my cousin how to play. I think it was shout out to him. I hope he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey man, you go ahead and put your thing. You put your thing now, and then at the same time we both go, let her rip.
Mm-hmm.
I try to do that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The toy didn't even work, dog.
Wait, hello?
I couldn't even pull the rip cord, dog.
Did you forgot the most important step? The
Yeah.
guardian deity, bro. You have to have the guardian deity in your family.
Thing was, my cousin was a little older, so his
Ah.
guardian deity worked. So
Hello? Hello? Wait. Wait. So you telling me a big giant spirit came out of my man's little Beyblade and it
no,
started wrecking house?
no, no. I'm saying when he let her rip, his actually worked,
Wait,
and
hello?
then
Oh
and it
no.
hit me upside my face.
Wait, hold on, bro. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That
Bro,
have got to hurt.
I mean, it was my fault, man. It was in the dollar store. I was begging my mom like crazy.
Oh, word. The
Yeah,
ones I got, I had to go to Toys R Us, right? Bro, they was expensive. They
that's
were
the
like
Holy Land. I've been in that place 5 times in my life.
5 times. Bro, listen. When I was a little kid, I lived there. Eh, my first time going there was to buy my
We,
Nintendo
sorry,
64.
we were cool and everything. I was just an obnoxious kid. Go ahead.
Oh no, no.
Nintendo.
Going there was the most beautiful time of my life because when I went there, the first thing I saw was anime. Actually, it was a Gundam. It was a Gundam anime.
Mm,
Uh, that's what that's how I fell in love with Gundam.
mm.
Uh, it was this Gundam. It was not on the net, which was funny. I didn't know about the other consoles. I just know about the Nintendo 64.
Mm.
And honestly, I didn't even know how I even figure out what about the Nintendo. I didn't even know what a Nintendo 64 was. Honestly, I don't know. I think somebody brainwashed me or something. I didn't know at that point.
I think a lot of kids been brainwashed into buying game consoles.
Yeah, I honestly I think about it. I don't remember, but that's not here nor there. But I was saying, uh, the first time I saw anime was in Toys R Us. It was a Gundam show that was showing. They were showing off that new Gundam action figure. So they showed the movie that came with it.
Mm.
I forgot the name. I think it was Gundam Zero. It was Gundam Wing. So they just promoting the Gundam Wing second stage wing transforming Gundam, and it came with a movie too. So it was so cool because this Gundam toy it transformed from a Gundam into a bird. I thought that was lit. And I wanted that so bad, but my mom gave me a choice between this or the console. And guess what I chose?
What you chose, bro?
The console, bro.
I have to say, man, you could have been an engineer if you chose the toy.
Probably.
But and you would be playing Minecraft right now.
I'm gonna keep it buck with you. I love Minecraft. It's fun.
Yeah, what's up?
But I think I like between that or Ark. I think I like Ark a little bit more because I think what always be missing.
I say this on YouTube. Are you a masochist?
What's that?
That is someone who really enjoys pain.
Why you say that?
Ark is painful.
It is, but it's not.
I never felt so much loss in a video game before.
Okay, so the reason why I like Ark, would like Ark. Have you ever seen the old cartoon called what is it? It was Shark. It's about these four brothers. They were brothers. I don't know how. They were brothers, and they went to this high school, and they got transformed to mutant. Oh, street sharks. They're called.
No,
the show's called Street Shark.
Anything before Johnny Quest and anything before Johnny Quest I didn't watch. Yeah.
Well, let me explain to you. I think you would like.
Oh, and Jabberjaw.
Yeah. Street Sharks were four brothers, right? They got mutated and turned into sharks.
All right, sounding like TMNT.
Yes, it definitely would. I think that they got the premise off of that. TNT came out first, and then that. But basically, it was the same thing. You know, you had a smart one, you had the leader, you had the muscle, and then you had your your jokester.
Got it.
So there were teenagers of sharks, but they showed so much family wholesome stuff going on. Like they watched out for each other. They basically it was a whole TNT. Basically, it was a TNT situation, but in a different light. You know, instead of being turtles, they were sharks. And after that, from the sharks, there were dinosaurs. Actually, this continued for a hot minute. Actually, I don't know why they do this. Like something popular to continue, like an anime, especially an anime. Something popular then, right there, becomes popular all around. If you get what I mean.
Are you excusing people blatantly copying shows because it's popular?
No.
Okay, cool. Because I don't think you should be copying shows.
No, I'm not.
Like, dude, I love Code Geass to death, but if I see anybody with a power to control other people and then go and die anywhere, I'm not watching the show.
Oh, you already watched it.
I'm not watching
Naruto.
What? No.
Sharigan?
Nah, the Sharingan. Okay. I think this is a good time to go into like what I think of the Sharingan. I know there's a lot of expert videos out there, and trust me, I've watched them, and they're awesome. But I'm not an expert, but I have an emotional response to the Sharingan. The Sharingan started with them being able to see through the jutsu. Then it evolves into being able to copy the jutsu. I think it's signified by how many tomo you have. Not every Uchiha have the Sharingan. Kakashi is able to use up to the point where I think it stopped becoming ridiculous. He can use the 3 tomo Sharingan, and he can use it at a master level. Okay. Soon as Itachi showed up in that show, the Sharingan became busted, and it should never, ever be discussed in a Naruto conversation in power scaling. Let me tell you why. So let me tell you, tell you that 3 Jonin walk up to a Uchiha.
Mm-hmm.
All of them get clapped. All of them. That's literally the introduction to Itachi. And remember, Jonin at that part of the show were up there.
Mm-hmm.
They were. I don't think they were undefeated at that part of the show. So I don't know what to tell you. The Tsukiyomi itself is OP. I don't know what he was thinking. I'm talking about you, the creator, because I can't blame Itachi because
Mm-hmm.
Itachi's badass.
Mm-hmm.
Creator, I don't know why you made the Mangekyo Sharingan so damn busted, and that is the source of a lot of people's hate for the damn Sharingan. The Mangekyo Sharingan can do too damn much, and there's no Mangekyo Byakugan.
Oh, you mean that visual jutsu to help you find your stuff? Yeah, you're right.
There's no. So you telling me Sharingan can not only put someone in an infinite loop, not
Mm-hmm.
only put them in a different
Different
space and
form.
time continuum,
Mm-hmm.
not only can put out an unbeatable flame.
Also, summon the planet. Don't forget summon the planet.
No, that's the Renegon. The not
Isn't
only
it? Doesn't it come from the same source?
you might be right. The not only these guys.
Exactly.
No,
These guys.
I'm not even finished.
We
Not
can't.
only can
We
you make a
can't
giant
act.
body of chakra,
We can't. We can't act like the Sharingan.
I can't.
I feel.
If you giving me a Uchiha and power scaling in Naruto, I'm gonna say he's tops. And unless you're using Baruto, which I haven't watched, and you acknowledge Kaguya's existence, I don't. It goes Madara was the strongest person in the Naruto unit. He was the strongest jutsu user, bar none.
All right, so this is what I'm saying right now. Uchihas have to any normal ninja cannot compete within the Uchiha that has a Sharingan. Because
exactly. Madara killed an army.
Single-handedly killed the army. And I might
Sasuke killed like a bunch of samurai.
By himself, yes.
By himself.
We're not even going to talk about it. My man freaking
Itachi killed a clan.
A whole clan in one night.
In one night.
In one night, bro. We can't Sharingan power scaling is too busted.
They call the mist a bloody mist for some bullshit they do. But yet the Uchihas are just called the Lost Clan. Couldn't tell you why.
They should call the Uchihas. All right, they should call the Uchihas. Now remember now, they should call the Uchihas unbalanced. Because I feel like the creators gave too much to the Sharingan and not to the
Best believe Final Fantasy announces a collaboration with Naruto, and they put out a Uchiha class, and it's not OP and just one shots the boss. They're gonna be upset fans. They're gonna be some upset fans.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. All right, so you know how the crossover work in FFX. They do costumes, little mounts and stuff. You know that's their crossover. If they did a crossover, it'll be the outfit and
I don't play Boruto
effect.
Strikers. It's a good game, by the way. I don't play Boruto Strikers because the Uchihas aren't OP enough.
Okay, so on that topic, Boruto Strikers. I'm an avid. I have over 150 hours into it.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I love the game. I see the balance. I see the balance in this game where most MOBAs, it's not a MOBA, but I feel like most games don't really sit there and think about.
It's a MOBA. It's a multiplayer online battle.
Yes. So most people don't sit here and think about it. There should be balancing within all classes. There's a balance in this game because not a lot of people. Yes, you in the anime, the Uchihas are monsters. They're busted. The Uchihas in this game have flashy ultimates, which it one shots you. Don't get me wrong. They do have the powers to one shot you. Madara's ultimate will one shot you. The radius is too big, but to supplement that, it is slow. I mean, it's a giant ass meteor coming from the sky. If you don't move out the way, you just you just say fuck it. All of them can unleash a chakra form of themselves, either shooter Shidori, shooterkins or something. Basically, but they also can one shot you too. But yeah, it's so big and massive. Like they're shiny. If you're a Chiha, all your ultimates are long wind ups and they're big and shiny, and you can see it.
Yeah, they had to turn down the graphics a lot from Ninja Storm but they have a lot of this similar looking effects.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's like having Conceal and Ninja Storm looks crazy. Like there's no way you can pull that off in a online battle arena.
Yeah, that's constantly yeah.
By the way, dropping a meteor on someone's head it's very satisfying.
Yes,
If this Mangekyo Sharingan can lead it directly into the Rinnegan, that is unfair and busted.
Okay, so on the same note, on Shinobi Strikers, the eye juices in that game is not busted. The Sharigan,
the Sharingan's nerfed.
The Sharigan is not.
It's nerfed
It's
because
not
Itachi's
busted.
nerfed. Yeah, Itachi's nerfed.
Because it gives you. It don't make you copy jutsus like how in anime. No, it does give you a free substitution. So
yeah, it makes sense. That's the classic for every Naruto game I've played. The Sharingan's been used as an extra phase in, phase out, or substitution, or something like that.
The evolved version, the Kamui and all the other jutsus, this it's like no attacks can hit you within a certain time period, but you cannot attack.
Yeah.
So it's a good evasion visual eye juice. The Byakugan. Okay, listen. I say this all the fucking time. I'm to this day I'm going to say it.
Because
Byakugan.
Let me say. Okay, I know what you're gonna say. The Byakugan is too OP to actually. No, it's actually. Listen, dude.
I'm listening.
Everything in the Naruto universe works off a chakra.
Yes.
You can shut off someone's chakra.
Yes.
You win.
Okay.
My guy, you think you going 8 inner gates? Nope.
Okay. So check
gates
this out.
Blocked off, bro.
Check this out. They do have, I mind you, in this game, they have jutsus to seal off you from using jutsus. Your ultimate, you basically I think it's a Byakugan ability.
No. If they make the Byakugan actually able to shut down, you're able to get your cooldowns back up, not exit your abilities. Like you literally can't get cooldowns because you can't recharge chakra. That would be busted.
Yeah, it would. But in this hindsight, the way they made it, where you just silence somebody, they can't use jutsus, but they can still attack.
Yeah. I would prefer a ticker. Like if Neji hits you 20 times or something, you just can't use jutsus until you die. That's how I feel. That's why they got to nerf them.
Yeah. Well, like in a game like that, like I said, you can do so much without going too overboard, and the game got to be balanced.
Yeah, I know. That's why I hate like multiplayer PvP games. Like they have to nerf so many like cool things in the name of balance. Like, nah, man, just make it cool, dude. Like, we don't.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be better if it in the Naruto Shiboruto. I like the PvP of it and the PvE of it, but I kind of wish there's more.
I really enjoyed the PvE. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I wish it was more to the PvE than the PvP, because during the PvP you have exclusive costumes you can get in the festivals, ninja tools, and stuff like that. You have to participate in the PvP to get something cool. In the PvE thing, you don't get nothing cool. You do missions with your friends, but at some given point, you get tired of doing the missions, And
Yeah,
that's
for
why
sure.
that's why I'm kind of hoping that I hope that within this year or next year that Shinobi Strike may get enough money to make a part 2 of it.
Oh
That's my
boy,
opinion.
I don't think the money's the issue. They made a season 4. I think the money they they don't make a super highly effective Naruto game or a super highly touted One Piece game because it already makes a lot of money.
Hmm.
So they don't have to try that hard. I don't think. Shinobi Strikers been getting they're just gonna keep updating it and hopefully it just gets better and better because a lot of people spend a lot of time on that game. Like they really like it. So
Hmm.
and you one of them clearly.
Big
But I see
facts.
some
Big
I
facts.
see some prestige tenors, so they got you beat.
Oh yeah, but sometimes there might be prestige in, but I came up from the bottom down here. You feel me?
Straight from the gutter.
Yeah, straight from the gutter.
Well, man, we covered a lot, man. Um, you good? You got
Oh
anything you want to say?
no, I think we should close it out like this. Uh, when you watching anime, make sure just to take it in. It might be silly. Give it a good one episode watch. Take it in at the one episode. If it's not your cup of tea, let's fall back and hit it up another time. Because sometimes the people that created this anime took the time just so you can, have something to watch on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday during this whole pandemic.
Well said. Well said. Well, the pandemic looks like we're getting double vaccinated, coming to an end, so we should be fine at some point. I hope. God bless everybody, or whatever
And I
you
hope,
do
and I
for
hope I can get a
everybody.
PS5.
Oh yeah, PS5 OP. Uh, okay, guys, we're back every Friday. Um, Forever in High School Anime Podcast. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
check us out. We're not on anything yet, but I'm
We
working
shall,
on it. I'm
we
working on it.
shall be.
I'm working on it. All right, man. Signing off. This is Gabe.
And this is Malzahar 305.
All right. All right. Yeah, have a good one, yo.
Mm-hmm.